Hello everybody, how y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. I am so glad I took the day off from everything yesterday. Not only from doing things with this channel, like the videos or posting pictures up on the community tab, but also took night off from work. Um, Everything. Yeah, I got a ton of sleep the night before. And yesterday I was just like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. And with what I was talking about the other day with I think I started my period again. I don't know. It's kind of what it's acting like. Kind of playing it by ear because on the one hand the lab work showed that I'm in menopause, but at the same point, I wasn't too sure if it was possibly ovulation issues, those issues that I have with that, or possibly I started my period. Then again, I get a lot of menstrual cramping with the inhaler that I'm on. So I don't know if maybe finally just, released all of that. I do have fibroids. I know of women who going through menopause who have fibroids, who have issues still, especially with the bleeding issues. In some ways, it didn't act like a normal period, but at the same point, it did. So I'm not entirely too sure what's going on. So I'm going to play it by ear, see what happens next month. I know that things are calming down as far as some of the side effects that I've been having with the inhaler like muscle cramping, especially in my legs and my feet. Um, Basically, the lower half of my body. But we'll see. But yeah, I needed to go, run and get her food and litter and get myself some food. So for I said, fuck it. I just ordered everything. I'm like, you know what? I'm paying for these accounts. Like Prime and so forth. And it's like, take advantage of it. Use that. That's what it's there for. That's why you keep those accounts going for times like this, where either you just can't get out or you just don't want to. So, and I'm glad that I did, not just because of how I was feeling and so forth, feeling like, you know what, I just need a break, especially after everything I just went through, with my body, having to move out for the one night, move back in the next day, and so on, so on, so on. Not just all of that, but also, um, last night we had our storm system move through, dropped temperatures pretty darn good, and the winds were they picked up pretty good and was blowing around all kinds of stuff and everything, and it was affecting me a little bit too. Unfortunately, the one place that I ordered from, basically where I ordered my groceries, it was a little bit messed up. For one thing, the one with the substitution that I was trying to do, I don't know if wires got crossed or whatever, but they shouldn't. They no, they. I can't believe that they were out of both. But then again, who knows? But with what they were trying to substitute with, unfortunately, I can't use that. And I was trying to cancel it, decline it, and the app wasn't letting me. So I had to go back to get a refund for that. And then there was one item I didn't get at all, so I had to go back and get a refund for that. So, but in the process, I also needed some shampoo, some body wash, and I decided to. I've been using these ones, but unfortunately, I either have to order them through Prime or get them at Whole Foods or Sprouts, and I don't want to be paying Whole Foods delivery fee. That $9.99 delivery fee. I'm like, nah, ain't happening. So I decided to go back to, at least with my the body wash, to go back to one that I used to use. And I haven't been having any issues with the lotion because I had switched back to the lotion. So I'm like, okay. And I decided to try a different shampoo. It smells nice. But yeah, I did that, and I was able to take care of some things around here, do a little bit of cooking, cleaning, um, which was wonderful, and also get back to doing some embroidery work. I have been, that project that I've been working on for this embroidery kit that I've been working on off and on for the last couple of years. I just I've really been wanting to hit it. And I did it the other day when I was at the laundromat, and I just sat and stream this TV show I've been streaming. I just let it go, keep it going, and so forth, and just sat there and did my sewing. Felt nice. It was awesome. I loved it. I really want to get back to doing my other sewing. I want to finish that, and I want to do my quilt and take stock of the fabrics that I have. I want to go after that Etsy store. I want to do it. I really do. I know I've been him hawing around with it and everything. I know that there's been issues and so on and so forth. I have to do this for me. So I'm going to do it. Mm-hmm. So I've got lots of ideas in my head, some other ones that have been popping in and so forth. And I'm taking it as a time because that was one thing I was trying to put into Hawk also to help me out with being able to get back into this room. And unfortunately, they were only offering $15 for it because people don't sew anymore, let's face it. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to do $15. It's like, pay interest on it, and no. So I take that as a sign, and it really did help spur that and everything. So it's like, all right, let's do this. So we're gonna do it. I know, exciting. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna go and after that and everything, but I want to take care of things for me first. I've also got some dresser scarves and doily sets that I want to see about finishing, especially the one. That one, it wound up in storage for 3 years back east. It was supposed to come out here with me so I could finish it. And I finally got it finished. I had started it, when I lived back east and everything. That thing has been over 20 years in the making. It's done. The embroidery work is done. All I have to do is sew the lace on it. And it's like, I even went to Joann's and found some beautiful lace that I wanted to sew on it. And I just haven't. And then, of course, it wound up back in storage. And it's like, oh, gosh, just want to finish that. Because it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And I want to finish it. So I'm going to do that. I don't care. But of course, my main focus is going to be work because I'm not out of the woods yet. I've got a long way to go with all of that and so forth. But yeah, I that's going to be my main focus. That's going to be my main push, is getting myself caught up with things because I don't want to be losing my storage unit. I don't want to be taking a chance on losing my car. I'm behind on my registration. I got to get caught up on that. All this stuff that and now I'm behind on my insurance. But I got an extension on that, but I have to make out that payment this month because I'm up for a renewal next month. So both those payments I've got to get taken care of. So yeah, I have a lot on my plate. And I need to make sure I take care of myself first. And the finance, then I can take care of my finances too at the same time. It's going to be tough. It's going to be rough. It's one of the reasons why I'm trying to hold on to those food stamps so that way I can have that Thanksgiving dinner. I really want that because I know I'm going to have some really good leftovers from that. Not only leftovers, but I'll have all that meat to have me get through the winter. And Walmart has been putting out the surveys, and plus I was able to acquire some more points yesterday with shopping. so I can get myself a really good sized bird with all the points that I have now and everything. I'll be able to take those points and get my turkey for free, and then take my food stamps and get all the fixins basically, you know. So yeah, that's the game plan, and I want that Thanksgiving dinner so I get that meat and have that for all winter and everything. So, yeah. Uh, but yeah, with things that I was able to get a couple things through Prime. Her dry food is a lot cheaper because unfortunately, with the food that she really has to be on to help with stomach upsets and everything, um, I can only get through pet stores or Chewy or something like that. But unfortunately, they've been raising the price. And Prime, I saw that it was more normal price. And unfortunately, like PetSmart, Petco, they've been raising the prices on her dry food. And no, but I was able to do that and also get something else, basically smudge sticks. Yeah, I like these ones, and they actually changed it a little bit. These ones are wrapped in rose petals, but now they're also including. I believe it's lavender. Also, they've included that now. I like using these because it's organic. Okay, so I know that it's being sourced properly. Responsibly. That's the word I was trying to think of. It's being sourced responsibly without tearing up the environment and so forth. So that's why I like to use these. And I'm going to go through and smudge the apartment too after I'm done here. Um, so yeah, and it's a pack of three. You can get different size packs or whatever, but I usually buy the pack of three that lasts me for almost a year, so it's good enough. And because they had it in stock, it qualified for same day delivery as well. So I had a lot of deliveries yesterday. First her food, then my groceries, and then her wet food, and then the smudge sticks kind of came a little bit late, but the I was able to get them before the grocery store that's right around the corner from me closed, so I could run over there and get the things that I either didn't get or whatever. Yeah. So, and they were also out of my yogurt there at Walmart. It's like, so I was able to pick up a tub of that. So, need that still. Yeah, a lot accomplished yesterday. I know. My main concern with Walmart was being able to get her litter. Unfortunately, if I got it through Amazon, I wasn't going to be able to get it until today, and so that it could have been at any time, and her box needed to be cleaned bad. So, but it was only $1 difference between Walmart and Amazon, so it's like, and I get free delivery with my Walmart Plus account. So, um, also, yeah, free delivery with both. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that new shampoo. It's with rose hips. I love the scent of rose, so I'm looking forward to that. And here soon, I'm gonna go eat and get her some food and everything. And I'm hoping I can take care of my plants today. The one it's gone pretty much, so I'm gonna toss it. And the other one, I want to be able to possibly trim it, get some of the deadness off, and take care of that. I know, getting there. I'm working on things. So it felt really good yesterday. I am in such better spirits today. And then the messages that I got from doing my tarot and oracle card readings. Oh, especially the one. Oh my gosh. It was like I kept getting pulled to this one deck. Show you. It's basically the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. Okay, I really was getting pulled with this. This one I usually do, the 9 card spread and for the present, and pulling cards from the bottom for the past and pulling cards for the future, what have you. It's a pretty big spread that I usually do with this deck. But I just kept getting pulled to this deck and just pulled 3 cards. And the 3 cards that I pulled was the Ten of Swords, but in the past position. Let me know that you're at an ending. Beautiful, love it. Present, Six of Wands, victory card, victory that you are at that ending, the ending of a huge cycle. And I know it's a huge cycle. And the card for her in the future position was the Empress. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful energy. Love it. So, yeah, and then the next deck I did was the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. This is actually uh, um, a different version of a tarot deck, even though they call it an oracle deck. They changed up the tarot deck quite a bit, but it's basically still a tarot deck. And the cards, I'm trying to remember what I pulled in the present position. Let me see here, I think I got them all. Oh, well, first, I had one card jump out, that's right, when I was shuffling, and it was the Wisdom card. This is basically would be the Hierophant in the traditional deck. So, but yeah, Wisdom, definitely. Message that was coming out quite a bit throughout. In the present position, the number 2 card from the Major Arcana. This would be the High Priestess, Intuition. Yeah, definitely following my intuition quite a bit now. In the near past, choose wisely. This one actually came out from a previous reading that I did here recently. I believe it was last week or something like that, where I was having to be making some decisions. Yeah, made those decisions, made the right ones properly. Um, in the near future, Ace of Cups, Love Begins. Loved it. I'm like, oh, not done yet. And the distant past, the it's basically the 4 cups, discontent and boredom. Yeah, mm-hmm, definitely. And in the distant future, Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins. I know, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And Empress card just kept coming out in so many different ways and so forth. So but yeah, there was a couple cards that came out in the Wildwood Tarot that a little bit warnings, basically. But go in word do that inner work and everything. But the Empress card, but their version of the Empress card came out of that reading. But some warnings as well. Cautions. Is kind of what it is. But gateway, new possibilities, um, so on and so forth. And the Oracle book, excuse me, what will appear to be a perfectly innocent invitation will become an invitation into an awkward situation. So again, another a warning. So, but let's see here. I didn't read the flip side. This is a story. Oh, okay, I don't have my glasses on. Sorry. This is a story in a book that time can only tell. You will come to know peace and contentment very, very well. So that's on the opposite page. So you could take that. Yeah, I've been kind of reading both here lately. So yeah, beautiful messages. Beautiful. I don't remember what the Spirit Animal Oracle, which ones they were. Hold on, I can let you know. I did post the picture, by the way. It is on the community page, but YouTube cuts it off, and there's not much I can do about it. So head on over there to the blog if you want to see the full picture. So anyway, the 3 cards that came out. Oh, wait a minute, it was 4. One popped out. The first one that popped out was the number 18 card, the Deer Spirit, Bring a Gentle Touch. Definitely. The 22 card was pulled from the bottom. Dragonfly Spirit, Truth Transcends Illusion. Then from the top, the 48 card, Porcupine Spirit, Time for a Beginner Mind. And 44 card, Panther Spirit, Reclaim Your Power. Fits right in with everything. So, yeah. And as far as Miss Possum is concerned, she's been doing great. She's been doing a lot of sleeping, actually. A lot of sleeping. really chilling out, relaxing, doing quite a bit of playing. Actually, she was so cute the other day when I got back from the laundromat and I took the fitted sheet that I was going to be throwing on the bed after I was done, taking folding things, putting them away, and so forth. I don't fold it while I'm down there. I realize everything gets wrinkled or whatever, but who cares? It's we're only talking sweatpants, t-shirts, things like that. It's like just hang them up and the wrinkles will come out. But anyway, yeah, I had taken the one fitted sheet and I just threw it on the bed. And she was on the bed and she was just playing around in it and everything. She was so cute. I wish I could have gotten video, but it didn't last for very long. But yeah. And I got back to doing my yoga today. I thought about maybe making cookies, but I'm not going to worry about it. I got ice cream. I've been wanting some ice cream here lately, and I'm so glad I got it last night because my throat was acting up a little bit with the um, with the high winds and the allergens blowing around and so forth. So yeah, I know. And I even made a decision as far as the gentleman that I've been kind of talking about here lately. I'm like, you know what? If we're not gonna reach out, if we're gonna keep playing the same games of, oh, we'll just talk this way. No, no. One of the reasons why there was somebody I had dated before, he was actually the closest I ever came to saying yes to a marriage proposal. Um, and the reason why I didn't is because he was somebody who was um, how do I say, married to his job. We'll put it that way. Yes, he was. I don't want to go into details, okay, with everything. And I understand, work is important and so on and so forth. But it was more of an obsession with him, and I knew that I would always come in second as far as that was concerned. And I'm just like, no, I deserve more than that. And not that I'm trying to be selfish or anything like that. It was without going into it all and so forth, because I really don't want to. Don't get me wrong. I still even even though he's passed away and everything, I still love him and I cared about him. We remained friends all the way up until he passed away and so forth. But I just no, and I found myself with this current gentleman falling into that same trap. Don't get me wrong, I love him, I care about him very much and so forth, but no, I deserve more than that. I deserve that higher status that other people are also um, have, and it's like no. Mm-mm. It's even I realize it's early stages in the game or what have you, but it's like no, mm-mm. I deserve more. I deserve better. So I decided to move on. I mean, don't get me wrong. If he does reach out and want to talk or whatever, actual talk, then okay, I'll consider it. But until that happens, which I doubt if it ever will, no, I deserve more. Like I said, I deserve better than that. So, not that I'm trying to say that I am better than anybody in somebody else's life or what have you. But when it comes to when you feel like you're having to be competing with everybody and you feel like you're way down here on the ladder, no, you should have the same status as everybody else. You shouldn't feel like you have to compete with somebody else's attention all the time. And I had pretty much made that decision that I'm worth a lot more. So that's where I'm at with that. Clearing things out. New beginning coming up here soon next week. I think it's Monday. All I know is the date. I don't know what day it is. I think it's Monday. My birthday. Yep. The big 50 half century mark. So, yeah. Moving towards me. Moving in the direction of me. Because it's important. I'm important. I'm just as important as everybody else. If anything, I am the most important person in my life. You are your own best friend. And if you don't treat yourself the way that you should treat the way that you treat other people, if you don't put yourself on that pedestal, and if you keep what I'm trying to say is if you keep putting other people up on pedestals and yet you don't put yourself up on that same pedestal, that's going to bring you down. And I've had to learn that the hard way. So, not just with, I know I got this sore in my ear or whatever, and it's like, it keeps scabbing over. But anyway, it's like right up in here. Yeah, ouch. But anyway, I'm not just talking about, like romantic relationships or friendships. I'm also talking about family. I have had a tendency to, I don't know if maybe it's my upbringing, basically the whole thing, respect your elders and so forth. Um, but, I was taught that. But I also had a tendency to put people up on pedestals that didn't deserve to be up there. Hmm. All because I was taught to respect. And it's like, no, respect, I had to learn the hard way that respect is a two-way street. And the first person that you have to respect is yourself before you can respect other people and expect them to respect you. Good words to live by. All right. And that's what I'm learning, and that's what I'm passing on to you guys. It's the whole point of this channel. So, anyway, hope you all have a great day. I am starving. I am really hungry. Looking forward to my food that I cooked last night and getting Possum some food. And I will talk at you all later. Love you guys. Mwah.